Well, quite often I talk about the importance of having additional fuel filters. Well, look, I've just experienced it exactly for myself. Just did a small trip and I've filled up locally, not in a out-of-the-way spot or anywhere in drums or any remote location. In fact, it wasn't far from my home. We've just done a run out into the bush, just a quick run, and my light came on the dash suggesting that the factory filter was blocked. So what I've gone and done is filtered an aftermarket filter, which is an extra line of defence for this very thing happening. And quite amazingly, what I've found in the aftermarket filter, because it has got this sight glass here, you can see this area here where you can actually see the contaminants. And right in the bottom there, you can actually see, I don't know how well you can see it, but juggling around in the bottom of that sight glass is a whole pile of water and debris. And that's been taken from a local garage. So look, the importance of having that extra fuel filter is paramount. If you're on a trip in the middle of nowhere, injectors on these engines are very high tech, and it only takes a small amount of water or dirt or debris to actually get through to ruin the fuel injection system. Not only the injectors, but the actual fuel pump itself. So very finely metered. So looks like we just dodged a bullet, and I'm rapt to have this aftermarket filter. I'm going to obviously be cleaning this out and replacing the filters and having a look at the contaminated fuel, draining that out of the car. But look, it's the last line of defence, and it's saved me in this instance. So having an aftermarket filter or additional filter to the factory one, very, very important. So no matter whether you're touring, adventuring, getting out there, no matter what you're doing, this is a must. Well, here's the net result of our little clean out, and as you can see in there, quite a bit of dirt and water. Now that's amazing. Who would expect filling up at a local reputable garage that you're going to actually fill up with that sort of stuff? So that's actually what's happening. We're hearing about it more and more and more, and I'll tell you what, I'm glad I've got an additional filter on my car, especially a high quality one like what we fitted. Now don't forget that the fuel filter that we fitted is actually after the factory one. So everything that you see here, which is all nasty stuff, would have actually made it straight into the engine. So it's important to understand that the factory filter, although it's there in good quality, isn't the last line of defence. It can actually get through. So fitting an additional fuel filter, no matter what you're doing, where you're heading to or where you're travelling to, or what type of vehicle you've got, is definitely a great thing.